Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal and I am a makeup lover and a makeup collector, and today's video is going to be about how to wear your makeup under your face mask without much transfer. And as you know, we're in the middle of this pandemic and we now all have to wear face masks to protect ourselves and to protect others. And what I wanted to do is do a video because some people had asked me how you wear your makeup without it coming all off on the mask, and what kind of makeup do you wear in order for it to not to come all off on the mask, which is, unsanitary and disgusting. So what I did was put a video together that shows you how to put your makeup on to have it less transfer proof and how to make sure that you still look attractive even with wearing a mask. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, now I already did my face moisturizer, had already cleaned and moisturized my face before we started this video. So right now what I'm going to do is start with my primer, which is the Makeup Forever, step 1 primer. And you can use any primer that you have, and what a primer is going to do is help to smooth out your skin. And I'm going to put it in all these areas on my face. It helps to smooth out your skin and prevent your makeup from setting in lines. And just make sure you put it all over your face, because with it being hot underneath that mask, you want to make sure that it, your makeup sticks to the face and not on the mask, and a primer is good for helping you with that. And so after you do your primer, then I'm going to put on my foundation. And for those of you who do not wear foundation, then you don't even have to worry about it. You can skip this step and just do a powder. And I'm going to try to make sure I don't put on too much. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Brulee. Just put 3 little pumps on here. And yes, I'll go ahead. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, we're stuck having to wear these masks now. Which makes it challenging on hot days. What you want to do is just make sure that you, go on and just put on a light. You don't want to overdo it. Put it all over your face there. You could use a sponge too. You don't have to use a brush. I'm using the brush today. Sometimes I use the sponge. And we shall see what happens. Some of us make sure that we don't have no discolorations. So, ta-da. And of course, now I'm going to have to use some concealer, and I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Concealer. And you can use whichever one you want, because you definitely, if you're not getting much sleep, you definitely have to help with these under eye circles, deep circles, bags, whatever they are. I have them. I know some people don't. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender here to like blend it in there. And then even like people who wear glasses, you want to make sure you do that, because sometimes they have the little thing on your nose, and you want to like make sure you don't have that discoloration there. So you kind of like want to blend that. It's interesting trying to do this on camera. But at least now you get to see what I have to go through sometimes. And I'm doing an easy day-to-day makeup look, so I'm not doing a glam one. But if you're going out, you can do that as well. So after you do that, now you want to use some setting powder. And I'm going to use my, Laura Mercier setting powder. And this is the light color. And I'm just going to put a little powder under there. Everything you want to make sure that you have powder on. You don't want anything feeling liquidy, because you don't want nothing sticking to the mask. So I'm just going to put that on the places where I had put this. And then I'm going to use all over face powder as well. And let's see, which one am I going to do here? I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty in the color Honey. And I'm just going to put some for all over the face. Hopefully there's not too much. It's hard to tell when you have it on camera. But you want to make sure your nose, because your nose is what usually sweats. And if you're oily skin, you probably want to put your powder on before your foundation and then put another layer of powder on after your foundation, just to make sure that, you know, you get a matte finish. You really want to use a matte foundation. And if you don't use a matte foundation, then you just want to put on more powder. Okay, so next we're going to do the eyes. And if you're doing a glam look, you're just going to do different eyeshadow colors. I'm going to just do a basic look today. So I'm actually using the Minted Everyday palette by Minted, and these are the colors. As you can see, it's earth tones, and I'm going to start out using this color right in here. You want to just pick a color that's pretty much the color of your complexion to put this all over your lid. It's going to set like a base, so I'm going to do this and put it all over the lid. And for those of you who have this palette, this color is called, I can't even see that, Tantamonium. Okay. And after I do that, then I'm going to take, let's see, my brush and do the bottom of the lid with another color. And this color is called, what's it called? Queen Sugar. And it's like, since I kind of like reds, it's like an earth tone red. And I'm just going to put that at the bottom here. You know, so it'll be a little bit of color. Hopefully it's coming up, it's showing up on the camera. And, you know, I think I might want to do a little bit more on the crease also. So I'm just going to do a little bit more there on the crease. You know, you can, you know, like do one color, two colors, 3 colors, whatever you feel like doing, depending on where you're going. If you're not really going nowhere but to run errands, then you don't have to do as much. And then I'm going to do like a little bone highlight, and this color is called First Date. And I'm just going to put First Date right under the bone here, as you can see. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just blend everybody together. Like so. God, I still need to wake up. And so then I'm going to do eyeliner. For those of you who didn't do eyeshadow, you can just do eyeliner. You can do a black pencil. I'm going to do a brown because I'm thinking like if it's daytime, you'd want to do brown. I like to use dark brown. And this color is Demolition by Urban Decay. And I'm going to take it down here on my waterline. And then I'm going to do it up here too. Okay. All right, let me see. I think I want to do just a little bit of this color down here, just to smoke it out a little bit. Okay, not doing a lot because I'm just going to do like a quick little look for you at the mask. Let me see, I'll blend this a little bit more. I think I need a little bit more. It looks like I did not get much sleep. So I'm going to do a little bit more here. You know, and you know, you just do as much as needed. You know, it just depends. Because pretty much our eyes are going to be showing outside of this mask, so you want to make sure that this area looks like you're okay. All right, we'll get back to that. I'll see how that looks. Now I'm going to also do a little bit of blush, even though we may not see much of our cheeks. We'll see a little bit of them at the top part of the cheek. And I'm going to use, this is Too Faced, Your Love is King. And this is what this color looks like. It's like a rosy color, and I'm just going to do a little bit up there, a little bit on the cheek, up at the top part. Okay. And let's see, then I'm not going to do any highlighter because, I mean, that's really not going to be necessary at this point in time because, you know, the mask is covering up a lot. I'm going to use for the lip liner, this is MAC in the color Cork. It's like a neutral color, at least for my complexion. Okay. And, you know, I would suggest not wearing lip gloss, especially color lip gloss, because it's going to transfer onto your mask. But I suggest a matte lipstick or either a matte liquid lipstick. I'm using a liquid lipstick. This is the NARS. It's a reddish color called Don't Stop. It's one of my favorites, and you know I like to wear red. So I'm really going bold today. But like I said, once it dries, you'll be able to see that there's not going to be a lot of transfer. Oops, I'm making a mess. It's all over my finger. The things we do around here. I didn't expect to get it on my fingers, but anyhow, I cleaned that up right quick. And let me see. We did the all over face powder. I have a little bit of excess still on here, so I'm do some more. Because your nose, you definitely want to do your nose. Because when you put that mask on, that's really where you have. Oh, setting spray, yes. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And this is what you're going to use to help keep your makeup in place too. Just 3 pumps. Okay, let's put our hair here. And now we're going to put on these masks. Now, I have some disposable masks as well. And those are the ones that you wear and you can get rid of and throw them. You don't have to worry about cleaning them. I also have cloth ones. This particular one here, this is the black one. And I also have a white one. I actually have 3 black ones. I have a going out at night one and, you know, daytime ones, and I have a pink one. So, you know, now that we're wearing them all the time, you got to match up. So now I'm going to put the mask on. Okay, voila, now the mask is on. I'm gonna sit here and talk to you for a quick second so you know you can see that I do have it on. It is covering the face. You can see what part of the face is left out. You can see the eyes. I probably could have done a little bit more, but it's not a nighttime look, it's just a run and errand look. And as you can see, I'm talking and breathing in this mask. And this is the life that we have now, but you can still look glam and okay with your mask on. And you know, I'm patting it on here so you can see that, you know, it's on nice and snug. Okay, and so now, and this is the inside. As you can see, there's hardly any face makeup transfer. I don't think there's any. And you can see, look, I have on bright red lipstick. And do you see any bright red lipstick in this mask? No. That's the good part about wearing lipsticks that are liquid lipsticks that are like that. So anyhow, I normally, when I'm out, I have this thing on a couple hours, 2-3 hours at a time. Even if I go to a restaurant, I have it on. And then when you're eating your food, you take it off. So, you know, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe word and hit the notification bell so when I upload new videos, you will be notified that they have new videos up. And as always, love your look.